Good, San Antonio. Good morning.
Live from KSAT 12, Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
It is now 6 o'clock on your happy hump day. Thanks for waking up with us.
That is right. Thank you very much for being with us this morning. We have got a lot to get to, including a new candidate for the mayor of San Antonio.
Plus, a stinky situation is causing confusion at Lake Calaveras. But first, we start with back to school. Catholic schools of San Antonio, Floresville, Fort Sam Houston, Judson, and Randolph Field ISDs are all welcoming students back and teachers back bright and early this morning. We're here live from Patty Santos out at Judson ISD in just a few minutes.
All right, so we got, of course, the Buttons across the street, Providence across the street from us as well. Floresville, the Tigers, Justin, Fort Sam, Cole High School.
Nice.
The home of Shaq.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, some fun facts there. And Judson, of course, the Rockets starting things up this morning.
Yeah, and by the way, I quizzed RJ on his mascot knowledge. I'm going to post it to my social media here in a little bit. He did well, by the way.
Very
he did really
impressive.
well. And speaking of mascots, this is Rowdy, Dallas Cowboy mascot. And he's saying, have a great year to my fifth grader. Love that. Big Dallas Cowboy fan. And that's a great shot. We do wish a great day to all the kiddos headed back today. Again, pictures continue to flood in, and we'll share as many as we can. We do know that the kids will be facing some big-time heat this afternoon. Heat indices will be anywhere from 105 to 106. So this is your feels-like number, of course. You have to factor in that humidity, and it's still pretty thick this morning, and it will be fairly thick this afternoon. So watch out for the heat index. And I wish I could tell you good news about the forecast going forward, but above average temperatures are likely as we head into the latter part of August. That red color means we have a higher potential to see above average temperatures. And it certainly looks that way when you look at the 7-day forecast. We're going to share that with you. Plus, we're going to have some trivia. Speaking of mascots, some sports and weather trivia for you coming up here in just a little bit. I know RJ's excited about that. Is he excited about traffic, though? That's the big question.
All right, Justin, you have got my attention there, my man. Taking a look outside your traffic authority and traffic looking pretty good. I-10 De Zavala, northwest side, traffic moving along pretty well there. 10 at Probant, same situation. Only thing we're seeing at the moment right now is going to be a stalled vehicle, 35 southbound at Nogalito Street. So keep that in mind if you are around the downtown area. All right, earlier this morning, we checked in with photojournalist Alex Gomez. He was out in Converse checking things out at Rocket Lane. So let's go ahead and check back in with Alex and see where he is at now. Happy hump day, Alex.
Happy hump day, RJ. Check out the northeast side. This is going to be 35 northbound near Randolph Boulevard. Right now, everything looks good. I was in the Judson area, the Converse area. Rocket Lane is still under heavy construction, but they do have one lane open for you. So hopefully everything goes well later on in the morning. Right now, it is going to be back to school. Give me an R, give me a J. Let's go, RJ.
Wow, that is impressive, Alex. Yeah, and Alex told us earlier he is a proud Madison alum. Thank you very much, Alex, for checking things out for us. We will check in with him the rest of this hour. All right. Stronger security measures around campuses statewide.
As Judson ISD heads back to school this morning, school leaders feel that they have gone above and beyond the state requirements. Our Patty Santos is live at Kirby Middle School at Judson ISD. Patty, good morning.
Hey there, good morning. Families are going to see panic buttons. They're going to see higher fencing around campuses, as well as armed officers at all 30-plus campuses here at Judson ISD as kids head back to school today. We also know that school police, security, and staff all got emergency training in the new active shooter system. They have mental health and crisis intervention training as well. The district says it's invested into technology and now has a two-way radio system to communicate with law enforcement agencies around them. Now, in addition, all surrounding agencies have done a walkthrough of all of the campuses, so they're familiar with them. District leaders say these changes might be a little bit of an inconvenience to visitors, but they are necessary.
In terms of checking into campuses, we do have a variety of safety measures that we've put into place with our intercoms, with our visitor check-in system. And safety is not always convenient. It does not mean that we do not want our families and our community involved in our schools. We absolutely do. And so we want to share the message that our aim is to keep everyone safe.
And you can also expect to see more security updates in these campuses, like a new PA system that's connected with a camera system so that people inside campuses can get information, emergency information, as they need to get it immediately. Now, if you have specific questions about the safety of your campus, your student's campus, you should contact the principal directly to find out more about what those upgrades are. Reporting live, Patty Santos, KSAT 12 News.
Educator of the Month, brought to you by First Mark Credit Union.
And now it's a good time to remind you guys that we're continuing our Educator of the Month nominations for the school year. Each month, one special educator will be recognized for the work that he or she does and will receive a $500 Visa gift card from First Mark Credit Union. And this isn't just for the teachers. It could be a bus driver that's made a difference, or a custodian worker, or cafeteria worker. Anyone making a difference at your school. Just scan that QR code on your screen that you see there. Nominate your favorite educator for a chance to win.
New this morning, we are working to learn more about a woman who died overnight on the city's south side. This happened around 11 p.m. at Division Avenue on South Florida Street. San Antonio police tell us a woman was found dead inside a home. Right now, it's unclear exactly how she died, but an investigation is now underway. We'll bring you the latest as we learn it.
The case is raising a lot of questions this morning. A mother and stepfather in jail in connection with the death of their 12-year-old daughter. The Atascosa County Sheriff's Office arrested 36-year-old Denise Balbanita and 40-year-old Gerald Gonzalez. Investigators say that the child had serious life-threatening injuries on Thursday night, but they say that Balbanita didn't call 911 until Monday night. The child died that evening. Balbanita and Gonzalez are now charged with injury by omission.
And we've also learned that a Bexar County jail inmate has died. According to the Bexar County Sheriff's Office, the 62-year-old was pronounced dead around 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Right now, we don't know the person's name or how they died. The Texas Rangers are handling this investigation.
So this morning, San Antonio police need your help finding the people who gunned down 2 dogs in the same North Side neighborhood. The shootings happened overnight the past weekend on August 10th, just a few blocks away and minutes after each other. Surveillance video shows a black SUV drive down West Mariposa Street Saturday before someone inside pulled up to a 2-year-old husky named Everest. You see him right there. Shot once and then took off. And then police believe that the people in that SUV are responsible for the dog that you see right there on your left side, a 4-month-old German Shepherd. Moments earlier on Capitol Avenue, both shootings happened in central Los Angeles Heights neighborhood.
You're here today and you're gone tomorrow, because I truly love my dog, and it wasn't in a million years I thought I'm not going to have that chance tomorrow.
If they can do that to my dog, what makes me think that they're not going to do this to somebody else or to, another dog or another person?
Anyone with information is asked to call San Antonio Police later today. An animal advocacy group will be speaking at City Council, demanding the city officials make the case a priority.
Yeah, definitely a troubling story there. Well, now to a smelly situation at Lake Calaveras. So around 1,000 fish washed up to the lake shore this week, which is on the southeast side of San Antonio.
But it's not really unusual. We spoke with Texas Parks and Wildlife, and they said that due to the heat we've been having, the water had low dissolved oxygen, which caused the fish to die. They said that this is fairly common at the lake because as it gets hotter outside, the amount of oxygen the water can hold gets lower.
Definitely an interesting story there. Well, a third San Antonio City Council member has announced that she is now running for mayor. You see her behind me right here. This is District 4 Councilwoman Adriana Rocha Garcia. She announced her campaign in an interview yesterday with KSAT 12. The third-term councilwoman believes that there are some tough years coming for the city of San Antonio, and she says that she wants to help. She's the 4th candidate to enter the race overall and the 3rd council member. The election is still 9 months away, but Rocha Garcia said that there had been a lot of speculation on what she would do.
People kept saying, oh, well, I don't think she's running. No, well, maybe she is. And so I thought that if I just let people know now, that they would know exactly what my intentions are and there was no confusion about it.
And you can watch our full interview with Adriana Rocha Garcia on our website, KSAT.com, and hear what she has to say about the power of the mayor's office, plus a controversial zoning fight around the Toyota plant, plus, of course, her vision for the city. Again, it is all on her website, KSAT.com, as we get closer to those very important elections. All right, Japanese 6:10 right now, and woo, 80 degrees outside.
Still to come, Spurs fans, listen up. You won't have to wait long for the team's full schedule. We'll look at the games that we already know about and what could happen tomorrow.
Let's go, Wemby, year number 2. And after the break, lots of people use AI as an everyday tool. But can you trust these chatbots? What some experiments showed about misleading information.
Let's take a look outside real quick at the city. Of course, things are moving quite along. It's back to school for several districts today. Of course, if you're on the roadways, give yourself some extra time. If you face some traffic, got to get those kiddos to school safely. Thanks for waking up with us.
Welcome back to Good Morning San Antonio. Thanks for hanging with us on a Wednesday morning. Well, artificial intelligence chatbots like ChatGPT are rapidly moving from novelties to everyday tools.
But here's the question, though. Can we trust those chatbots to avoid misleading information?
All right, so we got our guy on this. Digital journalist Ivan Herrera tells us that tech and privacy researchers did some experiments to find out.
AI's potential is impressive, but what about its accuracy? Consumer Reports put 5 of them to the test.
To find out, we quizzed a handful of popular general-purpose AI chatbots to see if their advice on health and safety topics matched that of our experts.
How many carbon monoxide detectors do you need? CR says 1 on each level, outside each sleeping area, in the basement, and near, not inside, an attached garage.
For the most part, Google Gemini got this answer nearly right, but it erred slightly when it suggested putting a carbon monoxide alarm inside an attached garage. Attached garages are usually not temperature controlled, which can damage the alarm's battery or sensor.
How to filter PFAS from tap water. CR recommends a water filtration system with the National Sanitation Foundation Certification Code NSF/ANSI 53, and double-checking that the manufacturer specifically claims that its product removes PFAS.
AI's answer lacked key details. Using Microsoft Copilot's advice, consumers may feel confident buying any activated carbon or reverse osmosis filter to eliminate PFAS in their water. However, not all filters of these kinds are designated for PFAS removal.
Can kids play with water beads? CR says absolutely not. These popular children's toys carry high risks if ingested, like bowel obstruction, blocked airways, and infections, and have led to reports of deaths and thousands of emergency room visits.
The AI's answer was dangerous and inconsistent. Meta AI failed to highlight the significant safety risks of water beads aside from a passing reference to a need for parental supervision.
Use AI as a starting point. Chatbots can be powerful time savers, but always check the source material. Ivan Herrera, KSAT 12 News.
See, I'm old school, man. I'm sorry. I'm going to be the very last person on that train to start trusting AI and the chatbots. Like, do you use it?
I have some friends that have used ChatGPT, but I really have not used it for very much.
I'm staying away. I don't want them to know what I'm thinking.
Definitely not. All right. What are we thinking on the roads this morning, Japanese? We take a look at our traffic authority, and things looking pretty good for a lot of our areas right now. 151, 410, traffic moving pretty good there. Things looking good on the northeast side of town, Converse area. Welcome back, Judson Rockets this morning. Of course, Fort Sam, the Cole Cougars are back in school as well, as we take a look at 35 at Nogalitos. Let's check in with Alex Gomez. He's in the streets for us this morning in Drive Cam. So Alex, how are things looking out there?
Good morning, RJ. Well, not too many problems this morning on the north side. I took 410 westbound all the way from the northeast side to I-10. Absolutely had no problems. Didn't even have to brake, RJ.
Okay, that is good news, Alex, as we continue checking Drive Cam. And again, things are looking pretty good out there in terms of our roadways right now, as again, y'all, a lot of schools going back to school. Slowly, we're getting all these districts back and into the classroom.
Yeah, and thank God that the buses have air conditioning in some of them, right, Justin?
Thank goodness. Thank goodness. And by the way, speaking of school, you guys are so far like a solid B when it comes to the trivia questions.
Yeah.
So we're going to hit you with another one this morning.
Okay.
And this combines two of my favorite things, weather and sports. So where was the hottest game in NFL history played, at least by most standards? Was it Irving, New Orleans, Nashville, or Houston?
I'm saying B, New Orleans.
Okay.
Wow. This is a good one, Justin. I actually do not know. You know what? I'm going to go with D, H-Town.
Can we do B, C, and D?
All the above?
Well, the correct answer is actually A.
What?
Cowboy Stadium.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, Texas Stadium.
Okay, so
Wow.
we're officially in our C category, averaged out with a C
So
grade right now.
This was the first game of the season, September 3rd, 2000, and it was the infamous pickle juice game at Texas Stadium. The outdoor temperature was 109 with the field temperature at 130.
Oh my goodness.
And the Eagles beat the Cowboys 41-14. It started the Dave Campo era.
Well, not good.
Not good.
goodness.
But the reason it's called the pickle juice game is because the trainer for the Eagles gave the players pickle juice to go help against the cramps, and it worked.
You know, when I used to do CrossFit, they would tell me, go to pickle juice, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now it's like a thing.
I remember this game. I think the Eagles started with an onside kick. I want to say Andy Reid, Deuce Staley, Don McNabb, but this is a great one. I did not know that.
Yes.
Okay.
A little bit of trivia for you. I know you like trivia. All right. August high temperatures. They've been pretty brutal. We've had above average temperatures many of the days, and that includes the last 3 where we've hit 100. We've been very consistent. We're forecasting 100 again today, so it looks like we're going to make it 4 in a row. If we don't, 99, it's still hot. The average temperature, and here's, I guess, the bit of good news, if you want to take it that way. We averaged 97 this time of year, and this is the hottest time of the year when you look at averages. But in a couple of days, we'll start to come down on the downside of things, and the averages start to come down. That does not mean it's going to get cooler next week. In fact, it does not look that way. It's just that it starts to show that we can get some fronts historically, and it does start to drag the temperature down a little bit. And we'll get on the backside of things here soon. Once we get into September, there should be some cooler weather, especially in the latter part of the month. Right now, 80 degrees, 77 in New Braunfels, 80 in Converse, 75 in Bernie. And the high temperatures today should take us up to near 100. 96 in Kerrville, 104 Carrizo Springs, 102 in Eagle Pass. Another very hot day. And forecast heat index, 105 to 106. This is exactly where we've been last few days. So this continues basically our status quo here. 100 Wednesday, 100 Thursday, 101 Friday, 101 Saturday. And then with the heat high building a little bit, we'll go as high as 102 Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Outside of this forecast, it looks like maybe later down the line we can get that high to finally move, but a lot of triple digits over the next 7 days. We'll be right back.
Fan at a track meet spills jelly on her shirt.
I bet Allison doesn't get jelly on her shirt.
Allison on the track.
Bet Noah Lyles doesn't get smoothie on his jersey.
Noah.
Oh, come on. Bet Carl Lewis doesn't get tomato sauce on his jacket.
Carl.
Dang it.
He spills chocolate sauce on his shirt.
Stains happen to the best of us. When they do, Tide's got you covered.
Pasta in Paris? When in Rome.
Noah shrugs.
It's got to be Tide. America's #1 detergent.
P&G.
As fans, you always show up big.
You drive hours to away games.
Brave 0-degree weather.
You go all out.
Now, it's time to show up just as big for our country.
And that starts with registering to vote.
The average time to register is literally 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
It's not just our game that needs us.
Our country and local communities do too.
Let's get it.
Welcome back. It is now 6:24 this morning. The Olympics are over, but San Antonio is hosting the Warrior Games twice in the next 4 years. The annual games were first held in 2010 and features hundreds of wounded, ill, and injured military service members and veterans who compete in adaptive sporting events like wheelchair basketball, cycling, indoor rowing, and sitting volleyball as part of their recovery journey. Military City USA is hosting in 2026 and 2028. You may remember the 2020 Warrior Games in San Antonio were canceled due to COVID.
All right, cannot wait for the Warrior games. Also cannot wait for this. Looking ahead, the Spurs 2024-2025 regular season schedule is expected to be released between tomorrow and Saturday. Well, we already know dates for a few of the games, like, of course, the 2 games in Paris as Wemby goes back to Putty, and the Christmas Day matchup against the Knicks out there at Madison Square Garden. There are also 2 games coming up at the Moody Center in Austin next spring, and they will be taking on the Lakers to start the in-season tournament, the NBA Cup. That was also announced yesterday. So good stuff there as we get set for Wemby, year number 2.
I can't wait to see this in person because I will say when I was in Roanoke, I remember getting the notifications like back to back to back to back. And I'm like, who is this guy? And I see how infectious it is. Everybody, that energy is there. So I got to check it out for myself.
Yes, he's definitely a sight to see and cannot wait to see what the Spurs have in store this season.
It is 6:25 right now, 80 degrees outside.
All right, taking a look outside on the roads this morning. Alex Gomez is in drive cam for us. He was out in the northeast side, the west side of town, so he's checking things out for us. We will give you a look at our TransGuide traffic cameras coming up in just a bit and check in with Justin for today's weather. Welcome back. We are taking you outside with a look at live cam as we get things going. It is back to school week, y'all, here on Good Morning San Antonio. Thank you very much for starting off your day with us.
Good morning. It is officially hump day. Halfway through the week for people who started on Monday. Monday for people who started today. August 14th on your calendar, though.
There we go. Yes. And thanks again for starting your day with us here. We have got a lot to get to in this half hour of GMSA, including a remarkable student at Steele High School who's adding something extra to her back to school routine this year.
And the Missions plan to move home plate closer to downtown, goes in front of City Council today. A big topic.
Big plans there. But first, we also want to start, of course, with back to school. Several districts starting here. Let's start with the Catholic schools of San Antonio, Central Catholic, Providence, Antonia, and all of y'all heading back to school today. Floresville, Fort Sam, and of course, Judson and Randolph Field. The Rohawks out there on the northeast side off of 1604, all welcoming students and teachers back bright and early this morning. We will hear live from our Patty Santos out at Judson ISD later in this half hour.
One of my favorite things that you do, Justin, is you pull out those cool back to school pictures. All the time we get to see the kiddos in their outfits.
Well, I must say that our viewers have outdone themselves this year. We always get a lot of back to school pictures, but we've got a lot this year, and we love sharing them, as we say. And so this is Lizzie headed back to IDEA Academy. She's in the 6th grade. Great shot. And coming up, I think we got a picture of her brother too, so we'll share that with you here in just a few minutes. But good luck to you, Lizzie, and we hope things go well for you. This morning, temperatures will be in the upper 70s to start, and then 99 this afternoon. So it's basically where we've been last couple days as far as forecast goes. And then you got to talk about the feels like number, and it's going to be as high as 106 this afternoon. Could be worse. Houston, Brownsville, Laredo, they'll have feels like numbers 110 plus. That's where you got heat and a lot of humidity. So it's just not fun across the state of Texas. When does this finally change? We looked at the long-term models, and we'll share some of that with you coming up in just a few minutes. But now it's time to look at traffic, and we know the roads are starting to get busier this time of year.
All right, Justin. Yeah, taking a look at some of our TransGuide traffic cameras. 35 Nogalitos traffic moving pretty good in that area. 10 at Probant, the south side of San Antonio. Traffic moving along east and westbound there. And same situation here, 35 at New Braunfels. The only incident being reported right now by TxDOT is going to be on Loop 410 westbound at I-10. So there's a stalled vehicle in that area, and something that we will continue to monitor as we make our way through. Of course, it is back to school, Jaffney, for a lot of our kiddos here that are going back today, and that includes Judson ISD, Floresville, Fort Sam, and Randolph Field ISDs. And it's no secret that schedules are packed and life is busy for a ton of high schoolers, especially when they head back to school.
But there is an extra layer of routine for students living with type 1 diabetes. Courtney Freeman tagged along with a Steele High School sophomore as she walked through the extra steps she takes throughout her school day.
I was diagnosed March 23rd, 2007, so right before I turned 7 years old.
For 17 years, Taylor Schofield has learned how to cope with her type 1 diabetes. It's an autoimmune disease where the pancreas doesn't make insulin, different than type 2 diabetes. Type 1 is often diagnosed in children.
I went to the bathroom a lot. I was constantly drinking water.
Most kids like Schofield are immediately hospitalized, and their treatment plan develops from there. Commonly, it's a new technology pump like her Dexcom.
A Dexcom, I currently wear it on the back of my arm, and it uses, it tracks your blood sugar for you. And then my Omnipod I wear on my leg, and this is what lets me give myself insulin.
The device is a game changer for people like Schofield with demanding and active jobs. She's been a math teacher at Health Careers High School for 3 years.
The Dexcom will sync up with an app on my phone. So right now I can see that my blood sugar is 136, which also syncs up with my Apple Watch, which is really good when I'm teaching because I don't have to have my phone on me.
If her sugar is low or high, it lets her know.
And then I can deal with my class's need of, hey, do a problem, hey, take a break, talk with each other, I need to go take care of myself, and then go right back into teaching.
She's also amazed at the unexpected little community she's found in class.
My first year teaching, I had 3 diabetic students, and this past year I started out with 3. My students' favorite thing was when there'd be multiple of us in a class, they'd hear a beep, and they're like, okay, who's beeping? Are you okay? Or Miss Schofield, are you good? I was like, yes, I'm fine. Give me a minute and I'll go eat like my snack or something.
Her colleagues are also aware, so if she needs help, she's got it. A reassuring thought so she can focus on what really matters, her students. Courtney Friedman, KSAT 12 News.
All right, thank you very much for that, Courtney. Meanwhile, if you're still doing any last-minute shopping for backpacks, you want to make sure that you're taking your kids with you to try them on.
Backpacks can be very heavy, especially for the smaller children.
So backpacks should only weigh about 15% of your child's body weight. They need to be sized appropriately for your kiddo, and the shoulder straps need to be adjusted to their height.
It should sit somewhere around there, what we call, if you put your hands on your hips, that's about where it should, the bottom of the backpack should sit.
That is good advice right there. Doctors at Christus Children's Hospital say that heavy backpacks can't necessarily cause severe back issues like scoliosis, but your child could be uncomfortable if they are not using a backpack properly.
All right, happening tomorrow, Doc Talk is back. And this week, all about the kiddos. You can scan that QR code right now to send us any of your medical questions that you have related to kids' care. We'll take your questions to local pediatrician who will join us for Doc Talk tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. All right, many of you have your opinions about our San Antonio Missions minor league baseball team and the idea of them moving to a new ballpark downtown. The issue will be discussed at City Hall today.
All right, yes, we are excited about this. Our Steve Spreester visited the team's current home field on the west side of town. Yes, Nelson Wolff Stadium. He spoke with fans out there on what they think about this proposal.
All right, we're about 3 hours away from game time. You can tell there's no fans. They're actually taking batting practice out there, but we're going to go walk around and see if we can find some of the workers here to talk to us about what they think about the possibility of the Missions moving. Come on.
Yeah, number one seller is going to be the soda and water. They go like hotcakes, like nobody's business. I think it'd be good for the community, all in all, because it'll bring more jobs for us.
We have Oscar, Julio, and Nancy, and they are here at the beer vendors. By the way, Julio's stage name is Rico Suave, in case you were wondering. Yeah. Talk about the prospects of the Missions moving downtown, what you think about it.
I mean, I support them either way. I'll be there. I mean, I love it here. Been here for years. But if they got to do that, we'll follow them.
I'm for it. I like it. It's time for change. Let's put it this way. I've been to a few other minor league stadiums, and ours is out of date. It's antiquated.
What do you think about the prospects of the Missions building a new ballpark downtown?
For me, I'm happy about it. I mean, obviously I grew up here, and I remember the days at VJ Key Field watching them play out there, and it just kind of progressed into a new area.
I just love it here. I think it's great for downtown to be, revitalize that area.
I can't come to a game and not try on some Chanclas gear. We're talking to people about what they think about the Missions moving downtown.
I'm conflicted. Parking is easier here.
By the way, that's a sweet hat.
Thank you.
All right, I want to try on the yellow Chanclas.
You got it.
Probably 7 3/4, I'm guessing. Yes, I have a big head. Look, he has to go back and get the extras. I have a big noggin, I'm sorry.
Weighing both of them. Weighing both of them.
I'm going to take this one. Charge it to KSAT.
Thank you very much.
He's looking cool out there, man.
Yes, he is.
I will say that yesterday when we were looking at the poll that we did here, it was going back and forth when we were doing the GMSA at 9. So that was interesting right there. Looking ahead, we're getting ready for that annual KSAT Pigskin Classic, though. This year, Bernie will take on Piper, happening Thursday, August 29th at Piper Warrior Coliseum. We're going to be out there, and there's going to be a lot of action taking place.
Oh, yeah, the start of football season here, but want to go back real quick to that discussion about the mission. So yesterday, Mayor Ron Nirenberg was on our KSAT Q&A during our 6 o'clock newscast, and he basically said that, yes, the proposal should be announced today during their meetings, and we will continue to follow this. And I'm excited to see what they come up with, and also maybe how much taxpayer involvement may be involved in this as well. So it's definitely going to be an interesting discussion moving forward.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, time now is 6:38 and already 80 degrees outside.
Just ahead, we're heading back out to Judson ISD for that back to school energy. Patty Santos joins us live in just a few moments.
Welcome back to Good Morning San Antonio. Happening today, a man convicted of beating his girlfriend's son to death is set to be sentenced. Back in May, a jury found Daniel Garcia guilty of injury to a child for causing the death of 5-year-old Dominic Aguilar Acevedo. Last week, Aguilar was sentenced to 15 years in prison for her role in that crime. She got a plea deal for testifying against Garcia during his trial. We will be live streaming Garcia's sentencing later today. It will be starting at this afternoon at 1:30. You can see it on KSAT.com or anywhere that you stream our content.
Looking ahead, it is that time of year again when the Bexar County budget is close to being finalized. And now county leaders want to hear from you. We got Judge Peter Sakai will be joined by county commissioners to host 4 budget town halls. The first one was yesterday and the next one is tomorrow. You can find more information about these meetings on our website. Got everything you need to know at KSAT.com.
Definitely. All right. What do you need to know on the roads this morning? We know that we have a couple of school districts starting things up back to school as we take a look at our traffic authority. 98 Couples traffic moving along pretty good both directions. 98 Nogalitos, same situation there as well. I-10 West De Zavala Road, we do have a stalled vehicle in that area, so you're going to be traveling on the northwest side. Keep that in mind if you're about to step outside right now. Speaking of outside, Alex Gomez, he is hitting the streets for us. The proud Madison Maverick is out and about for us in Drive Cam. Alex, how are things looking out there?
Good morning, RJ. Things are looking great. This is going to be I-10 coming down from the northwest side, I-10 eastbound right at the Crossroads interchange. Everything has been smooth this past hour. I haven't been to any major slowdowns or even accidents. So go NEISD, go James Madison Mavericks, like you said, RJ.
All right, yes, Alex repping for the Madison Mavs out there in Drive Cam early on a Wednesday morning.
So Justin, that bus stop forecast right now, got to get the kiddos out there on the buses. Fortunately, some of them have air conditioning and stuff, but hey, those temperatures won't look like 80 degrees in the next few hours.
No, getting on the bus is going to be a lot easier than getting off. I can tell you that, because that heat is really going to crank up this afternoon. I wish I could tell you there's going to be some rain to cool us down, but no. Let's look at the forecast here when we're talking about rainfall potential over the next 7 days. So we're going to look pretty far out here. And as we do, you'll see that there is no rain in Texas. Why is that? Well, I think you know that heat high. It's centered right over us and everything goes up and around. Okay, so it squashes any rain underneath it. I think the unfortunate part here is that much of the country is going to see rain. I mean, the whole entire eastern half of the country, and then you got the monsoonal flow out west. It's basically us in California that stay rain-free. And boy, we could really use it. We had a good July, but things are getting really dry now. My lawn went from being super green to now it's already getting crunchy and brown. So that's just the way it goes around here. 103 in Abilene today, 102 Dallas, 100 here in San Antonio. That's where we end up. So we may string together our 4th day in a row at 100 or above. Outside right now, and you saw this with Alex's live shot as he was driving. A lot of clouds. The clouds have rolled in. 80 degrees. We've got southerly winds at about 6 miles per hour. It's 77 in New Braunfels, 80 in Converse, and 73 right now in Bernie. Our forecast today, Noontime, we're at 93. That feels like number already at 102. And we top out near 100 today. That feels like number anywhere from 105 to 106. Mostly sunny skies. We'll lose the morning clouds. Meantime, Tropical Storm Ernesto winds at 70 miles per hour. This is a borderline hurricane. I think it will become a hurricane here, perhaps as early as our next advisory that will be coming in here in about 15 minutes. It is moving away from Puerto Rico, so the impacts will lessen there today. But as it moves north, this strengthens potentially to a major hurricane before it impacts Bermuda, we think, this weekend. Winds could be as high as 110 miles per hour. This will continue to track north, then eventually get pulled up to the north and east. Why is it that it's taking this track? Well, it has to do with the setup. You know, we talked about that ridge over Texas. It kind of is blocking everything right now. And then you've got your high off to the east of that pulls everything north. And on top of everything else, you have a little system that works to the northeast, and this really kind of accelerates and pulls this storm north. A lot of times we will see that later in the hurricane season where storms get pulled back out into the Atlantic. For us, if we're going to get some tropical moisture, quite honestly, this time of year, we need something to develop down in the Gulf of Mexico. No signs of that yet. We do think, as we've been saying, that it will be a busy season. But nothing other than Ernesto out there right now. Waves with Ernesto will be pretty significant, especially around Bermuda. But I show this to tell you that the East Coast will also get some waves out of this. The impacts with the storm itself are fairly small when you're talking about winds and rain, but the waves spread out over a further distance. So this will have some impacts across the Atlantic. All right, extended forecast for us. 100 today, 100 Thursday, 101 Friday, 101 Saturday, 102 Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Mostly sunny skies. Kind of a boring forecast. Hot, but boring in the extended forecast. And beyond this, we're hoping that maybe that high pressure will move a little bit by late next week and bring us some relief. RJ?
Thank you very much, Justin. You know what? You're never boring to me, my man. Judson ISD, yes, the Rockets, they are back to school today, and there's extra excitement for 4 specific campuses that are launching a new STEM program.
Patty Santos is live at Kirby Middle School. A big day for the 6th graders, though, kicking off that TEA Learning Acceleration Support Opportunities, or the LASSO program. Good morning, Patty.
Hey there, good morning. And you know, it's always a fun and exciting day when it's the first day of school, but it's specifically exciting for Kirby Middle School. Joining me here is the principal, Ms. Nicole Rosa Saunders. Tell me about what the 6th graders coming in are going to be able to experience with this new program.
Yes, ma'am. So we are in the process of creating Kirby STEM Academy, and our 6th graders coming in are going to be provided with a foundation of building those STEM fluency skills: collaboration, teamwork, communication, problem solving. We're really going to make them use their heads and think about creative and different ways to solve a problem instead of just that A to B point that they've been so used to through all of their educational career. We're really going to make them think and get creative and try to come up with as many ways as possible to take a solution to any problem that we put forth in them.
And I know that you guys have been working for an entire year, 2 years to put this program together. So it's an entire campus staff that is involved in this. And these 6th graders are going to take this program all the way through their school year here, and then it'll eventually become a true STEM campus.
Yes, ma'am. So my 6th grade teachers have been through this process for a year. Building PD, they spent this last week getting excited, coming up with creative ways to get these kids started, inventive, and they're really excited to take them from this ground level of 6th grade up next year through 7th grade, and then eventually in those 3 years be a full STEM school their 8th grade year.
This is one of 4 campuses that is part of this, right?
Yes, ma'am. I am the 2nd STEM campus. One of my feeder elementaries, Candlewood, is also a STEM, so we're super excited about the pipeline that we are creating to our high school, Wagner.
All right, very good. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And again, good luck, not only on the first day, but on the launch of this new program.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
We'll send it back to you.
All right, great to see those kids taking an interest in that. And yes, a shout out to the Wagner Thunderbirds, part of Judson ISD, starting things up today. 6:50 right now, 80 degrees outside.
Let's take a live look outside at the city right now. Of course, that sun is coming up. We got some clouds out there, but hey, get this, the traffic is flowing smoothly. Again, let's get these kids to school safely if you're going to work safely. Thank you so much for waking up with us on GMSA. Welcome back at 6:53 right now. New this morning on KSAT.com. We got a celebration of RJ. His journey here at KSAT 12, of course, has gone from overnight producer to co-anchor of this show. And we are so proud of him. And I am more than anything very inspired to stand next to him. You can read all about his experiences right now on our website. Again, RJ, you are, I joke about it, you're cool as a cat. You bad to the bone, man. Your knowledge of the city, everything that I've seen you do, I'm like, gosh, man, you got it going on.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I'm like blushing over here. I didn't know that we were going to put that in. Thank you very much to Colin, our producer, and of course, Andrew Wilson, who helped me work on that, Rebecca Salinas, our digital team. But thanks to you guys also as well. Japhanie, you've been awesome. I know we are starting a new era of GMSA. I'm really excited about that. And of course, my guy over there, Justin. He's been on this crazy ride with me.
One family, man. You are definitely a beautiful part of this family.
Thank you so much, Japhanie. I really appreciate that. Thanks to everyone who helped put that together. All right, taking a look outside. Want to get the attention of myself here. TransGuide Traffic Authority, and things are looking actually really good considering we are getting a lot of people back to school today. 37 Cesar Chavez, you just saw that shot right there, right by the Alamo Dome, and 410 Starcrest, things looking pretty good out there. TxDOT not reporting too many major incidents on the roads right now. Let's go and check in with photojournalist Alex Gomez. He's hitting the streets for us. Drive cam, it looks like he's at a stoplight right there. Alex, go ahead and let us know where you're at, my man.
Yeah, that's right, RJ. This is only going to be a stoplight over here near Mitchell and Proban. So no worries. I went through downtown traffic and didn't see any major incidents. So traffic is looking good this morning. I'm going to send it back to you, to my guy, the anchor, RJ Marquez.
All right. Yes, and also Alex has been an awesome addition to our team. He is so knowledgeable on the roads and really helped us out with our traffic coverage. Justin, how are things looking out there?
I need to watch this video of RJ's journey. I'm kind of excited to check it out. 100 degrees today, 100 on Thursday, 101 Friday, 101 Saturday, 102 Sunday, 102 Monday. Do you want me to keep going? Triple digits here across the board. We are just kind of stuck right now. But I think as we get it maybe towards the end of next week, we'll start to maybe get this heat high to move a little bit.
All right. Well, you guys make sure you check out that spotlight on good old RJ online at KSAT.com. Have a good one.
We'll be back at 9 o'clock.